1 year, our Bank of Ghana eba out say 2 major commercial banks in our country. Adi omodi omonsa atoso hande sa banks ni mienu won good assets in over to GCB Bank. In Canada friend Ghana Commercial Bank, NA omu GCB Bank. Into omune take over UT Bank and a Capital Bank. A year ago any. As we speak, say meme ye worker na say through no fault of mine say be a bank ne kwa ho hie mu na opese we me fra. And mind you say Bank of Ghana governor this announcement need to jan okay say workers of these 2 banks no safe omo dwuma den very safe entiema workers no ensro GCB take over no omo ye downsizing ema workers ni bebre ehwe won adwuma. As we speak 1 year down the line workers no package and was here the ma won omonsa enkan package and was here the ma workers tie ne ma mi o omonsa nye den enkan one package. And this and me tena haka say ye ka say bank egu a enye say bank ni si ho a dan ne computers ni si ho na no egu ye da bi eye amanfo bi decisions o ma taking and namsoma banks egu. And sad decisions ni ABS sa cashier no work sa bank no sa relationship officer or bank no officer no to inquiry desk e wo UT Bank na say Capital Bank no ono sa decision ABS onim ho hwe ene nam so ema bank na den ekwa ahoyehia mu ba ene ono na all suffer the brunt of decisions board members ne directors ne shareholders be take here. As we speak, some of these directors and shareholders no would be smiling all the way to the next bank. Because they be our investment, papa be our baby for. I will take decisions born near and Namsma Bank, ni collapse, you know. Workers, ni be braina etifie. NA package, also, the man womansa enkai. Until we are asking the Bank of Ghana, say, before some paper out about some of these announcements, there should be a strategy to make sure, say, workers, no innocent workers, no will not suffer. And what is the strategy? Because I think, say, beyond announcement, a Bank of Ghana, and what's that so far? Because they should know, say, decision be on take biano. It affects people, and especially so, once our workers know actually 1 year down the line, and near my Bank of Emma UT Bank, and the Capital Bank, a collapse here, after in a report about a year. And ye who say prosecution be taking place 1 year down the line. Ye who said you be a court. Ye who say ye name say you kwaton sa free be mba kwa kosi saying. Ye who say 1 year down the line. But some workers are or moment taking decision be a nam so masadi e buy no. They are suffering. And the workers ni be wu. As we speak, we be nim where the next meal is coming from. Enti ni bresem any brace them seriously. And these are workers, I said the American cano. Okay, decisions are some of these banks, anyone shareholders, take and now may kind even the recent one, 5 banks and say omu collapse, you know. Now me go through Bank of Ghana governor statement ni bio. And all kind statement in point year before. So you have a regulator for one bank, in this case Unibank. Related loans are ebia bank penyin no de ama me papa nua bi ni me yiri nua bi ni board member bi nua bi ni related loans are omo ma ye insider trading Unibank nkwa 5.3 billion Ghana cedis. What they call dollars mo ye 1.1 billion US dollars. Just one bank. And where your depositors funds are not a war, your name liquidity support a Bank of Ghana de ma won and only the na mene taxpayers ye sika any the air boy ye nim enumpo. The omode ma won e ma meto odwa by nim say omo depositors funds insider loans ni related loans omode ma won 5.3 billion Ghana cedis. Why? And they share 5 banks and say so omonso collapse na staff strength for all these 5 banks no in excess of 3,000 nipa 3,000. And Nansaya Unim say new bank I take you over consolidated bank at the statement aba say wama all these workers 60 days into now 60 days probation. That's 2 months. After 2 months no and obey decided workers ni fit. After 2 months in the enim the about 2 workers so omonso yaka so omon kofia omo entitlement how many days and years no mo kwa kwatwen amo won saka won entitlement. And the Bank of Ghana should come and tell us, say omudru stage also mo announce say bank bi ye collapse bank bi a strategy ye da ho and saying what is the plan for workers no? Because a Bank of Ghana governor, and in the case of UT Bank and the Capital Bank, okay, the same thing. So workers no are safe. GCB able take over asset including the workers. I need 3 months, but some workers were made to go home. And in the case of 5 new banks, we in excess of 3,000 workers. What is the strategy for some workers? See unemployment and and I believe say Bank of Ghana etimi etoto nneoma ye and a band is saying I will blame more monsu be brain shada anye ye because a man for being an banks na eso and they took reckless decisions, very reckless decisions, and I'm here do baby I do. And they be me person me break it nneoma down and managing director out that Daylex Finance etro opinion piece be our Business and Financial Times kope bi na kan and o break it down a car ababa beda ho of course ye nyina nim say ye ma banks liquidity support in the form of loans in the form of loans inti ye nim say Bank of Ghana e ma banks no na banks na ye den etuaka back. But when we know say sikane call ya no nioma was a banks na de eye esan revive bank no mutimi nya sikani bi etua back no omomfa nya sa nioma no na board members ache and the report stated clearly na enam so ma workers no mo ho e kire won 1 year down the line since the collapse of UT Bank and Capital Bank and they have to say former Capital Bank workers ni bi and they have a grele pork inti pork nam na oho among 4 year parties near there. On put the 1 year jume at least and you're bad. Because that tells you say be or was entrepreneurship spirit, which is good. But other workers now can also a day no monso ye didi. Matisse binsu ye Uber drivers any other fantastic and nobody good at least when you be the nsa air. But there are thousands other workers out there. Ye nim the air to one or more package or my year juman so package I was here the man so and so and we are in this country and I don't make kind say some critical stakeholders are near stress on Mekasa and they are not talking and ya do munyina e kasa and we live in a country parliamentarians say ne 4-year term eso so obese about parliament biewo on say ma parliament biewo na yetua ne S gracia e de amano odwen ho a wote ase enye yi it is obi our parliament since 1992 every 4 years ye ma no S gracia Abraham ne wa ye adwuma wa aban adwuma mu no say wo adwuma 35 years 40 years I just 40 years ni nyina so na ama one package. But that parliamentarian, that Article 71 office holder, no, orgy and say orgy. Why? Inti ebani say they are affecting me ne wono. Eya voices are who here say ombe kasebi. The pressure out to the powers that be. So no money na yekom. And the ordinary workers are suffering. And as we speak, not a single director. And a ejina court for what happened. Not a single director. Okay, ye investigations 1 year. Not a single director and the intimi any investigations in you intimate build a solid docket and for at the Attorney General's department for prosecutions to begin. Ya wo omaya obi area mobile phone any 7 Ghana cedis. Yaman 12 years in prison. Mobile phone and a 7 Ghana cedis. Menka say enya de papa. No, because emrane shese nipa ne yes crime na de was here the man no and some of those laws no do not just make sense. Because we are mobile phone now behwe ne bo enu 300 Ghana. And a wafa 7 cities account. Ye ne kwa to prison for 12 years. Or mine be se aboka ama na aduane for that 12 years. E car ye bebo bebro sa mobile phone o wi aye no. Abra sanke ye pe adwuma bi ma ne ye community service bi a anke beboa o mine no. And some of these laws any punishments when it comes to the big men, the elites, and these are things we would have to check. And the Bank of Ghana should come out and tell us, say, NA for the 5 new banks or Monsua collapse, UT Bank and the Capital Bank, what is the plan? Workers over 3,700. We will not sit down and wait say, after 2 months. Oh, na Capital Bank, about workers ni na enkofi. abra package was here the man yenim bebe kwa kosi. It's something that we'll have to speak against, and the Bank of Ghana should come out and tell us. Mahiasem and no mamemfa monso mo calls no e was answer me when you na afi ya and